sometimes, just sometimes, you have to buy a game not because you know what the game is all about, but because it just looks absolutely really cute. Matagot is a French company that has got us accustomed to getting really cute games, and if you don't believe me, take a look at Takenoko. Today though, we are gonna be taking a look at a different game, Felinia. Let's take a look and see what's inside. As I was mentioning earlier, Felinia is all about felines, and felines like to do an awful lot of things, especially Wellington the feline. But although this game is meant to be for humans, let's find out as well what Mr. Wellington here has to say. Okay, last treat. Go. No, come on, you can go now. Shoot. Go away. So, let's take a look inside the box, shall we? Jokes aside. The illustration is absolutely lovely. I mean, it has to be said. Matagot always, or pretty much always, comes with absolutely delightful looking boxes and super cute characters. And as I said earlier, if you don't believe me, just take a look at Takenoko, because it is absolutely impossible not to like that game. So, what's inside the box? The box itself, the card is a bit on the thin side, which is a pity, because this will probably break. But then it's not a fantastically expensive game, so from that point of view, it's not all that surprising. The rules book is heavy, and it's got 24 pages, which is quite a lot. So I'm expecting, when I come to play this game, to be a fairly complex and sophisticated game. Having said that, it also comes in 4 languages, and we are taking a look now at the German version of those rules and the English version of the rule. Okay, so the rules are not as complex as they would appear by just taking a look at the rule book itself. The rules are just 1, 2, 3 and 4. That's pretty good. No, that's good. The game is meant to be for players 10 and up, so it shouldn't be overly complex, and that very much puts my mind at ease, which is great. They are nicely laid out. There is nothing over great about them. I question that blue border is not to my taste, but fine, I can live with that. The font is easy enough to read, which is lovely, and everything seems to be very well exemplified, so to speak, around. So, yep, okay, I can live with this. It doesn't put me off. It's not telling me, come on, read the game. But it's fine. It is okay. Then we have, well, okay, a lot of this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and the board. One thing that this game comes with is with some 3D boats, and I can only imagine that these are those. So if we unpack these, yes, for the benefit of the camera, of course, not because I'm looking forward to seeing them. You have to be a bit careful when you do this. They can be folded nicely so to create the shape of a boat. I'm going about this without taking a look at all at the instructions of how these things are meant to be built. So I'm probably gonna get it wrong, and I'm probably not gonna finish this because it's gonna take longer than we have for the video. But hopefully we'll give you an idea as to what this is meant to look like. Okay. Oh, actually, this is rather cute. These are quite nice little boats. Yeah, this is cute. It's not groundbreaking. It's not the best thing ever to grace the board game world. But as ideas go, done something wrong. As ideas go, this is actually quite neat. Okay, this looks a little bit better, like this. There you go. It is neat. It is very neat. It's a way to give minis without giving minis. So from that point of view, well done for ingenuity. It lacks a little bit in finesse. It could have been a little bit better designed, so you didn't end up with this falling apart a little bit. But other than that, actually very nice idea. I like it. So yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Now we go on to the board, which promises to be huge. Okay, well, it's huge enough, and it is double-sided as well. So we have one side and we have another side. What the difference is, I have no idea. I can imagine that it's going to be for advanced game or non-advanced game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities in there, or areas. 2 very well differentiated. This is a game about trading, so there is obviously a lot of land to be covered. The graphic design is nice. There is nothing overly revolutionary about this game and about the map itself. Lack of texture gives a little bit of clarity. They have avoided having that kind of problems, and it's colorful enough. The icons are also clear enough. I wonder if some of the areas are going to be big enough to host all the tokens that are meant to be coming on this side, on this board. But overall, it seems like this could do. Yes, the difference is that this is an island and the other one is not an island. So this is going to be a little bit of a change in the way that the game plays and how the strategy is being developed within the game. The quality of the board is good. Everything looks very, very nice. Because the game is meant to be for children as well, 10 up, then the colors palette, the way that the bold, naive style of the illustration should help children feel a bit more identified with it. I have nothing against this at all. It works very well. So from that point of view, the board is attractive enough. We have a bag, lovely little bag. Oh, nice detail. This is not just being printed on top of it. This has been engraved with the Matagot logo, and that is actually a very, very nice detail. Very, very well done indeed. I like this. This actually makes me very happy. I don't know why, but it does. Mini meeples. We get mini meeples, and this is rather small. These are really tiny little things that look like merchants or farmers. They don't look like cats, but then that's fine. Again, they're not very big, but I suppose they don't really need to be either, because they're meant to go onto the board and make sure that they fit into the smallest area in the board, and that they do indeed. So no complaints there at all. Matagot is doing fairly well so far. which is great. Oh, and more, tons more mini meeples and little squares. Oh, sorry, not squares, cylinders. Look at that. Tons of them. In the 4 colors that the players will choose. That's great. I like this. Simplicity. The colors mean that they will place well on the board and they will get well differentiated. Even the green on the green areas will get well differentiated, and even the blue on the blue areas and the sea will also get very well differentiated. So that's fine. Well chosen colors, simple pieces. Because there's more, I presume you're going to have to be careful if you have children or cats around the house. This could easily get swollen. But other than that, I mean, and again, that is not really a criticism, it's just an observation. And then we get the cards. And this, before I open them, I'm just going to mention that I am expecting a lot of cool illustrations in here, because it's what Matagot does so well. So I really hope I'm not going to be disappointed on this one. We begin well. Okay, back of the cards. They're all pretty much the same, which is good. So we have more than one deck. Let's take a look at one of these first. As I thought, nice illustration. The design is really clean, it's really simple. The numbers are very well placed in there and very easy to read, which is very good. And the icon down here is big enough, which is excellent. The same applies to the rest of the cards. And that is great. I mean, these are lovely. These are really nice illustrations. I like them. Very evocative. Very evocative. They do try to convey a sense of wonder and mystery to the locations, and an air of, you know, the unknown, the exotic. And I have to say that they do that rather well. Rather well indeed. I am very pleased with these. If we continue ahead, again, the design of the cards is really simple. There is absolutely nothing extravagant and over elaborate about them. The icons are clear enough, simple enough for everybody to know what they mean and what they are, and they are big enough, even though they are a little bit busy, but it's still easy to identify what's where, including the tiny, I don't know if the camera can catch this, but the tiny little mouse there in the center of the card, which, considering that we are talking about a game based on felines, that is actually a really lovely little detail, which is, yeah, it's absolutely great. I like that an awful lot. That's lovely. And the little logo there with the cat, the whole thing is very feline orientated, and I really like that. It's lovely. Go. Same with the next set of icons. Very nice indeed. Big on the one side, 3 small ones on the other. Absolutely lovely. And we go to the next. Ooh, treasure. And we have exactly the same. Love the design of the cards because it's so simple. They could have over elaborated this and turned them into something massive, and instead just let them be the way they are. The lack of sophistication in the way that they have placed the icons within the cards is something that could be worked on to make it a little bit more attractive, but it doesn't really detract from anything, and it makes things very clear. So I am not going to complain at all. Overall, this is good. This is very good. I'm not going to lie and say that I am wowed by this game, but the little boats, with all the shortcomings and all the ways that they could be slightly improved, the tiny cute little meeples, the bold colors, the bold, the easy to look at map, and the fact that the rules is just 4 pages. This is a game that I would be very confident to bring on the table and play with children around. I just cannot imagine a child not being interested in playing with all these cute little kittens that are out there. Could it be better? Probably. The design could be a little bit more sophisticated, but then that would also defeat the purpose. So overall, this is great. My biggest criticism would be design this so they get a little bit better put together. Not much, but a little bit better put together, and get a little bit stronger card. If this is a game that's going to be played by children, this box is not going to last a great deal of time. Overall though, I very much look forward to playing this game, and I'm more than happy to give this game 3.5 stars out of 5. So well done, Matagot.